Hi, I'm Cathy Bible. I'm the director of the short film The Glass Owl, which is screening here tonight as part of the Voices Heard compilation. I'm here with Tim Taylor, who is one of the stars of the film, and also my husband, and star of other films you may have heard of.
Just a few, though. A couple of big ones.
Around,
yeah. Well, guys, let's talk about this. Do you guys know a bunch of cat burglars? I mean, where did this fun story come from?
Let her handle
the internet's a wonderful thing. No, I actually just had this character actually from another little bit of something I was writing that didn't really pan out into anything, but I always loved the idea of like the anachronistic criminal or the punch clock villain or just the fish out of water. So I decided this guy was going to be the time-traveling burglar, only spoke in 20s era gangster slang, and fortunately there are a lot of wonderful sites with all of the gangster slang you could ever use and more. So.
I'm curious, was it tough to lock him down to get in this movie?
Yeah, I mean, the negotiations were pretty tough. I mean, it was like, what, a 2 or 3 month process of our lawyers going back and forth.
It was more like she pointed at the couch or the bed, and she said, would you like to sleep on the couch or the bed? And I said, well, the bed. She goes, well, then you're going to do my movie, aren't you? When you're married to the director and the writer, she asks you to do the film. You do the film.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious. How long did the shoot work? I mean, what were kind of the specifics of the shoot?
We did a 2-day shoot, about 14 hours each day. It was a pretty simple shoot. It was one location. My friend was kind enough to let us invade her beautiful home and stage a burglary and a film crew, which is even worse than a burglary, I think. So, yeah, it was a fairly easy shoot.
You got to tell them the story about how this actually came to be. This film was a competition that she had entered for something called the Jameson First Shot. And whenever they submitted this film, it actually wound up in the top 6. And how prestigious this is, it is Kevin Spacey's company that did the judging on it. And if you won, then you were having the film made by Kevin Spacey's company, and Willem Dafoe was the star, not me, Willem Dafoe. And she got in the top 6 out of literally thousands of entries into the thing. So when they didn't pick her, she said, screw it, I'm going to do it myself, and made the movie herself.
Yeah, there was a little bit of crying and ice cream in between, but yeah, after that, it was like, yeah, we're doing this.
Every time she sees either Kevin Spacey or Willem Dafoe in anything, she says they're dead to her. So.
Well, they broke my heart, but you know what? It wound up for the best anyway, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm curious. There's a nice twist with the film. It gets a little mysterious, even what's going to happen. Can you talk about writing out this script and having fun with where you were going with this?
Oh yeah. I mean, I really just end up, when I write, I want to have fun. I like to write things that are fun. I usually lean toward comedies. I also love that kind of Twilight Zone, twisty, M. Night Shyamalan kind of thing. So those always get kind of mixed together somehow.
The cool thing about Cathy is she doesn't write just, you'd expect, okay, she's a woman, she's a writer, and she's a director. She doesn't do Lifetime type films and struggling women type of things. That's not the case with Cathy.
Yeah.
She writes a little more dark, comedy, scary stuff.
Yeah, dark is pretty good. This is actually less dark than a lot of stuff I write, so.
Wow. So do you guys have any like future projects coming up? I mean, anything that y'all are trying to get done? Together, obviously?
Not together. My next thing is a movie called Wasteland that is a feature film that an Italian director who's done several films in Italy and overseas. This is his first American movie. And I was just so honored because he picked me as one of his leads. And this is the first major motion picture that I've had a lead role in.
Oh, wow.
And it is a crime thriller. It'll be coming out at the beginning of next year. They're going to run it through the film festivals first before it's released. But I'm very proud of it. I've seen the trailer so far, and I'm like, whoa, it looks really sweet. So that's my next thing that's coming up.
Yeah, and I'm just working on some other writing projects. I'm actually more of a writer than a director, so I'm working on a couple of feature screenplays, and I got another couple of short scripts tucked away that I might get a niche to bring out at some point and see what I can do with them.
But to answer your question, yeah, we're going to work together again. I mean, we have no choice.
We're going to work together tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, guys, I really enjoyed the film. I know everyone that's about to watch it will indeed love it as well. So thank you guys so much, and can't wait to see Wasteland.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure talking to you again.
Yeah,
Thank you,
always
guys.
a pleasure.